Hey guys, wonderhussie here, just fooling around with my new haircut. Okay, I've been threatening to do it for years, and I finally went into Vegas and got myself bangs. A very heavy bang. Technically, the haircut I got is called a shag. I had a lot of people tell me, don't lose the length, wonderhussie. So I kept it long in the back. You know, basically it's kind of a mullet. I hate to say it, but it's kind of a mullet. Well, it can be styled as such anyway. You know, that's what I like about this hairdo, and I do like it. It's versatile, okay? I can be Kiki D. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Or if I tease it up and comb it back, I can get it real big and real 80s. We built this city. Or even kind of new wave punk rock. Can you hear them? They talk about us telling lies. Well, that's no surprise. Look like Peg Bundy from Married with Children. Ow! I will never, ever get tired of this. But anyway, I can't keep screwing around with it because I gotta go up to the Bay Area for Christmas. Okay, I'm going to my mom's house. Me and my sister are both going to our mom's house. And it's an 8-hour drive, and I want to stop and shoot some videos along the way. So I gotta leave 10 minutes ago. Oh, incidentally, I'm posting this on Christmas. Merry Christmas! I hope everyone is having a great holiday. And those of you who tuned into my Christmas spectacular, special thanks to you for being at my Christmas party. Okay, let me get in the car and I'll film the rest of this while I'm driving on the road. I just wanted to at least start out here in my bathroom so I could show you. I don't know, what do you guys think? Yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What I like about it is, yeah, I can do all this crazy crap with it. Man, I feel like a woman. I don't know. I feel like I can make it work, but if I can't, all I have to do is pull them back, and I'm back to the same old huss that you either know and love or are rage watching because you can't stand her. And I know there's at least a few of you out there because I do get some pretty nasty emails. Okay, I'll catch up with you on the rest of this in the car. Oh, I did it. Man, there's definitely some upsides to living in a small community with a rural post office. Namely, there's never a line to wait in. But the downside is it closes real early, man, at 2:30 p.m., which I don't know about your world, but in my world, that is real early. And I always have a hard time getting here before she leaves and locks the door. And I really wanted to make sure that I got there today before I leave for my mom's house because I was expecting a very important shipment. Okay, I'll put on my dang seatbelt. Dang nanny state government. Anyway, I wanted to make sure I checked my mail before I went to my mom's because I ordered a brand new vaporizer. That's right, for smoking marijuana, the wacky weed. I'm trying to preserve my lungs, which they already feel like they're constantly clogged up from living out here with all this dust, but also now that I think about it, because my old vaporizer took a crap about a week ago and I've been having to smoke joints in the meantime, and so I think that is messing up my lungs. I try to preserve my lungs. I'm not a heavy pot user. I guess I have to start driving while I tell you this. I just take a few hits every night before bed to relax and wind down because I'm always on the go, rushing everywhere. I'd never be able to fall asleep without, a puff or two. Anyway, I guess I can breathe now. I got my vaporizer, which is very sorely needed, especially with all this stress going on. Anyway, where was I? I don't even remember where I was. I'm all over the place because I've been so busy lately. I did that Christmas spectacular, which thank you again to everybody who watched the Christmas spectacular. It turned out quite interesting. I mean, I don't know that the show itself came out quite the way I wanted it to. For one thing, the whole friggin' screen was mirror image. I'm not sure why that is. It was reversed. I think when you go live on YouTube, maybe it automatically defaults to mirror image. Why it would, I have no idea. But anyway, the whole dang live stream looked bass backwards. You couldn't read my name on my desk because it looked like, or however you say wonderhussie backwards. And no, there weren't any satanic messages in that small bit of backward masking I just provided for you, courtesy of my lungs, larynx, and tongue. Oh, it's 3 o'clock already, and I still have 7.5 hours to go. Okay, to get to where my mom lives, I think it's about an 8-hour drive. I'm not doing it all in one day though, because like I said, I'm trying to stop and shoot some videos along the way. I need something I can post for Friday, and I have a bunch of ideas. It just comes down to not having enough time. So the idea that I have for this is there's all these weird exits off Interstate 15. If you've ever driven Interstate 15 between LA and Vegas, or between Barstow and Vegas, I guess, you know what I'm talking about. There's all these weird exits in the middle of nowhere. Like, why is there an exit here? And is there anything interesting at the end of it? Because I guarantee even the most boring, desolate desert freeway exit will have something interesting at the end of it, if not a human head. Okay, that's not really a joke. Well, it's a poor taste joke. They found a human head in a backpack off one of the exits on I-15 once, because, you know, people dump bodies out there because it's just big wasteland desert. Nobody lives out there. Nobody goes out there. It's a perfect place to dump bodies, both whole and dismembered, apparently. And I can't remember what exit that was, but I would definitely talk about that in the video that I eventually make at that particular exit. But today I already have another exit in mind, and I think I'm about, probably at least 45 minutes away from it, and oh gosh, now it's 3:02. And because it gets dark so dang early, that means I'm only gonna have 45 minutes to try and shoot this video as fast as I can. So apologies for the shoddy production values, man. I'm doing the best I can. Oh, look how cute. The tiny busted little town of Baker took the time to put up Christmas decorations along the highway leading through town. Look, there's the thermometer. World's tallest thermometer. Says it's only 68. I don't know. Car says 72. I guess the real answer is somewhere in between, so 70. Anyway, I feel like I need to stop filming and focus on driving, so I'll just wrap this up when I get where I'm going. And I don't even know where I'm going tonight. I mean, I'm not driving all the way to my mom's after I stop and shoot this video, so someplace in maybe Bakersfield. Maybe I'll make it to Bakersfield tonight. Anyway, stay tuned to find out where I end up tonight, and I will finish my ranting, raving, and rambling then. Wow, I am freaking wiped out to the point that even though this isn't exactly the nicest room I've ever stayed in, I have a feeling I'm going to sleep like a friggin' log tonight, okay? I made it to Bakersfield, and, well, how much do you think I paid for this room? I'm going to give you a quick tour of tonight's cheap motel room. Okay, this is one of them rooms where the friggin' bathroom is right in front of the door, which I really don't like because it's also one of those rooms that has an interior hallway. You know, it's not the kind of motel where you park right in front of the room. Meaning that as I'm standing here tomorrow morning primping and listening to one of my audiobooks, which just happens to be the Monkey Wrench Gang, everybody walking by in the hallway is going to be able to hear it through the wall. And I don't know, man. I guess I just prefer a little more privacy, even though, what do I care? I'm only spending one night here. So does it really even matter if the friggin' vanity is right next to the front door? Oh, you can see here, I brought my travel hot water kettle because there's no friggin' coffee maker in this room. And so when I travel, I like to bring my own little electric kettle so I can make my own instant coffee in the morning. And then of course I have my ginormous toiletries case with all my lotions and potions. I got my makeup, I got my 2 hairbrushes. Here's the bathroom. I'll turn on the light, but it's real loud because it's one of those old-fashioned switches from 1972 where the fan is just automatically always on. But anyway, you know, all the modern amenities. And then a bedroom that I feel like is perfectly reasonable. You know, I made a few other adjustments in here. When I travel, I always like to bring a little scented candle with me. Cute little scented candle in a can so that when you're done, you just put the lid on it and wait till the wax solidifies and you just throw it in your bag. You're good to go. It's great for freshening up stale motel room air. And then over here, we have a desk. I have everything set up so I can do some work. I stopped at a Chipotle in Tehachapi on my way here, so I got some food waiting for me. I got a little glass of vino. Oh, and another hot tip. I always like to unplug the phone just in case some random jackass decides to call my room in the middle of the night and wake me up. And another hot tip from wonderhussie. I stay in a lot of really cheap motels, and knock wood, knock laminate, I've never gotten bed bugs yet. I'm not like super germophobic. Obviously, I'm staying in all kinds of cheap rooms, but one thing I do is put, I don't ever like to sit on the friggin' desk chair because, well, I'll just say this. I once traveled with a guy, and we stayed at a bunch of motels, and this dude would sit butt-ass naked on the bedspread, on the friggin' chair. It was disgusting, man. So because of that experience, I never sit directly on the chair or on the bedspread for that matter. I mean, speaking of that, I don't like to touch the blankets or the bedspreads on these beds because, yeah, they wash the sheets between guests, but I'll bet you they hardly ever wash the blankets or the bedspreads. So I bring my own little pink blankie with me that I put down as sort of a buffer, you know, to sort of protect me from the foul motel bedspread that might have God knows how many people's ass juices on them. So there you have it, Wonderhussie's guide to making a cheap motel room semi-comfortable, at least, for the night. Okay, I'll tell you how much I paid for this room. It was $74. Okay, that's not super duper cheap. I could have got a cheaper room, but I read the reviews, some of these places, and like, this place actually got a pretty good review, so whatever, it'll be fine just for one night, especially because I unpacked my new little vaporizer and it is a charging up, and I'm gonna pack this little chamber up here. How does it open? Oh, right here. These things are so well designed. These German, the company's called Storz und Bickel, but they make, this vape is called the Crafty. Anyway, that's the little thing that you put your plant material in, and then you screw this back on and sip all your cares away. I haven't even packed the bowl yet. I am so looking forward to using this vape. I'm so looking forward to eating a magic bean. I'm so looking forward to eating my Chipotle. I'm so looking forward to playing with my fabulous new hair. I'm so looking forward to a lot of things. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Whether you're at your mom's house or your dad's house or your mom is at your house, or maybe you're just hanging out all by yourself in a van down by the river. Wherever you are, I hope you're having as much fun as I am, and I wish you a sincere and heartfelt Merry Christmas, Happy Festivus, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. Hey, Happy Wednesday!